It's Sunday the 19th of March and what a fabulous day we've had today. Last year a group of people on Twitter decided to meet up for a barbecue. So last summer about a dozen of us met up and had a barbecue in Monmouthshire at the home of two smallholders. And we said, let's do it again because it was so nice to meet people who are like-minded and talk about the same sort of things that we're going through, but other people with their circumstances, and sharing the joys and the woes and a lot of laughter. So we said we'd do it again, and I said, oh, well, we're happy to host, and let's do it in December so that we can meet up before Christmas. And then lockdown happened. And I wasn't terribly keen on the idea of having lots of people coming here. And I think in hindsight that was the sensible thing to do, to restrict the movement of people coming on and off the smallholding. But the lockdown has lifted, at least partially, and we decided that it would be really nice to have a get-together before lambing season starts. And for most people in Wales, lambing starts towards the end of March and early April. So we chose today. I threw a load of salads together yesterday, and today I popped some jacket potatoes into the oven, and so we just had salad and cheese and a spread of things, and people bought food to share and some wine and some drinks, and so we've had a really nice few hours chatting to each other and laughing and getting to know each other even more. The good thing about hosting the event is that Mr. J and I are now left with all the food that wasn't eaten, and we've got a house full of loveliness. It just feels super here. So most of the food I'm popping into the freezer, but things like cake, well, they're best eaten fresh, aren't they? Whew, I'm hot now. I've just come back in from putting the chickens and ducks to bed, and it's quite a lot of racing around in blustery wind and the rain again in the semi-dark, making sure they're all tucked up safely. The nicest thing for me about today was, although we have a shared interest, the wealth of experience and knowledge that the other people brought was just amazing. There were people who are food critics and artists and full-time smallholders, and people who work with coppicing wood, people with allotments, and who grow all their own veg. And it's just such this wealth of knowledge, and just a willingness to share that knowledge and to skill share, and that was great. It was really nice, and to me that's a really important thing to be able to do, because smallholding, homesteading can be an incredibly lonely life. You can be quite rural, you can be quite isolated, or you can be like us and be amongst lots of people. But because I'm out in the garden or out in the field with the chickens all day, I don't really talk to other people. So social media is absolutely brilliant for networking and idea sharing, but actually meeting people face to face and having that camaraderie is absolutely brilliant. And to me, it's the priceless part of that sort of social gathering. Yesterday, at the end of the day, Mr. J and I went to pick up 2 new chickens. Well, actually 4 new chickens. Was only going to be 2, but you know what chicken maths is like. So we ended up with 4. 2 of them are about 12 or 13 weeks old, and 2 of them are nearly 5 weeks old. And they're really cute, they're really sweet. So they are, their mum was a Burford brown, which is basically a very, very dark brown, almost black bird with then a golden fleck across their collar. And their dad was a copper moran. So I'm hoping that the eggs are going to be very, very dark brown. And the cutest thing is they've got feathered feet. Now we haven't had a chicken with feathered feet before, so it's not actually their feet that are feathered. It's at the side of their legs, but it is really cute. I haven't seen it close up on a bird before, and actually they're really gentle little birds, so really pleased about that. The light Sussex chicken that we got on Friday has now joined the main flock. She's not looking hugely happy about it, but then, you know, she just needs a settling in period, and I'm sure she'll be fine. Elvis was very pleased to introduce himself to her this morning, and yeah, the other chickens have pecked her a little bit, but she stood her own ground, and I think she's going to be fine in there. So it's only a short vlog today because we've been socialising all day, and I didn't get my camera out because actually I was too busy talking to people and having a really nice time. And tomorrow we are back to small holding as normal, so tomorrow will be a longer vlog.